Hello, amazing humans. Welcome to my channel. My name is Kimberly Jo Height. I am your favorite empowerist. If you're loving my content, make sure to hit that like button and, of course, subscribe. Today, I want to talk about connecting the dots between placing yourself in a bubble, cutting cords, using a shield, and about a specific person. So I kind of been giving you little, breadcrumbs. And so now today I wanted to just combine it all. So, and there's a few things I want to go over as far as your intentions. So, I just want to reiterate or make the point that not all cords are negative, right? So, again, we cut cords so that we can take back our power, bring our energy back to us instead of having it just all out in the world willy nilly and not being consciously aware of where our energy is going, right? So, whether it's someone that let's say I'll give you a few examples. Let's say it's someone you've ended a relationship with, or maybe you've gotten divorced, or maybe it's an old job and a coworker, or maybe it's an old boss, or it could be anybody, honestly, or it could also be a specific family member. And remember, when we cut cords, it does not mean that we do not love our family. It doesn't mean that we don't love the people that we're cutting cords for. And again, we don't have to love, well, let me rephrase this. I go by kind of like my own personal belief system of I don't have to like everybody, and not everyone is a reflection of what's going on within me. I am moving towards being less, I guess, judgmental. But I think I'm human. I think we're constantly going to be growing and evolving. But I'm really moving towards that, even if there's not this high vibe energy feeling towards a specific person, I'm not always looking at them, are they being a reflection? But I am sending them love. Like I really want to send everyone and all of humanity, Mother Earth, all the things, the galaxies, whatever. I want to send out loving energy. So now I've got that out of the way. So again, cord cutting isn't just the bubble, the cord cutting, the shield isn't just for people who, again, it's like that there's a negative thought with them. It can be for family as well, and family that you love and have close relationships with. So I sometimes family members, they're going through their own thing. They're not necessarily a reflection of what's going on within you, and you can shield against them so as not to take that in. And the more you practice creating your bubble, the stronger it's going to get. And the more that you're going to expand and grow and evolve. So I hope that all makes sense and that resonated. So now I want you all to place yourself in your bubble. Again, I'm going to use Glenda from the Good Witch from the Wizard of Oz. She's floating in on her pink, magnificent bubble. So place yourself in a bubble. Fill your bubble. I always put white light in my bubble. That's just universal. And then fill your bubble with any colors that you feel inspired to put in there. I'll just give you a few suggestions. You could either do like the full rainbow to cover all of your chakras, or you could just trust your intuition and put whatever colors feel that you need today. So create your bubble, fill it with colors, and then set your intention that only positive flows in and positive flows out. Any negativity, it bounces off of your bubble, turns into white light, and goes back out into the universe. And you can even include that it turns into white light or it turns into love and goes back out into the universe. Okay? So now you've got your bubble. Now I'm going to ask you a question. Who is the first person that comes to mind that you need to cut a cord for? Just one person. What's the first name or the first visual, like a picture, like you saw them in your mind's eye? Who's that one person? And again, it could be someone that there's, I guess, a negative energy towards, or it could be a family member, someone that you love, but just choose one person. Okay. And then I'm going to have you place your hands on your heart, and I want you to exhale, letting go of all the stress, letting go of all the lower vibrational feelings, words, thoughts. Now inhale, love, and exhale. Inhale, love, and exhale. Keep breathing if you need to until you feel centered in the body and the mind. I like that mind and body and spirit connection. Okay. So now that you have this person's name in mind, I want you to visualize them or say their name 3 times. There's a power in 3. And then I want you to check in your body, whether it's within your chakras or somewhere in your body specifically. Maybe it's in your hand, maybe it's your shoulder. Wherever it is, I want you to just one place. We're just focusing on one chord. Where in the body do you feel them? And if you're not feeling them in the body when you say their name or you visualize them, I just want you to trust that you can just do the big cord cutting, okay? Again, this is something that is just another technique, something to play with, experiment with, be open and curious. I always say, take what resonates and leave the rest. So I'm just going to do the heart because visually you can see me. So I'm going to use your fingers as scissors. Or again, if you're not feeling it in a specific part of your body, just use the big swords. Just grab all of those cords. And again, you can just do this anyway and grab all the cords no matter where they are located in your body. I'm giving you a technique to just laser in or be more focused or intentional about it. But again, you got to start practicing and you'll start feeling those sensations and all the things. So I'm going to cut the cord from my heart. I'm going to gently grab it. I'm going to plug it in. As I'm plugging it in, I'm going to say, I lovingly and willingly release this cord from insert name. May insert name get all the love and energy that they need from source, God, angels, whoever you say, and let the cord go. We're being very intentional with this cord. So we're saying their name, plugging them in, but we have to be just as willing. We can cut, but if we're not really willing to let that cord go, you're going to have remnants in there. Okay. So this is a you thing. You have to be willing to let go of that cord, to release it. So again, this is where it's something that it may take you several sessions. And when I say sessions, this is like a 5-minute thing. It's taking longer because I'm rambling and talking and explaining, but you really can do this in just 5 minutes. Okay. So you've plugged them in, you're intentionally set their name. Okay. Now what I want you to do is you're going to create an energy ball wherever you felt that you cut that cord. And maybe it's just your full body. If it's the full body and you did the big arm swings, just take the energy ball, create that, and just place it in your heart chakra. If you went to a specific chakra or part of the body, place it there and then allow it to just sink in and fill that part of your body. If you're doing it for the entire body, just let it sink into the heart. And again, even if you went to the shoulder or a specific area, sink it in where that cord was, filling it, cleansing it, energizing it, balancing it. It's in alignment. Energetically, it's clean. And then allow that healing energy to flow through the top of your head, all the way through the remainder of your body and out through your feet. Okay. Again, we haven't done an energy ball like that, but you guys are smart and intelligent. And so is the energy. It knows exactly where to go. All right. So now you've done that, right? So now what we want to do is just an extra layer of protection until you're ready to move forward, move on, or let them back into your energetic field. And the reason I talk about this is because if you're learning to set boundaries or you just need to take some you time, this is a way that you can do that. So now we're going to put up our energetic shield, our wall. And again, if you don't want to use a wall, I actually, again, Archangel Michael, he's my dude. I just visualize him and he's got this big sword and he just puts it up and he's standing in front of me and he sticks his shield out. And I just say, I place them behind this shield, meaning behind, or, they're in front of you. And they're not allowed past this shield until I say they're allowed to, right? And that's all you have to do. Again, come from a place of love. Why are you putting up a shield? Why are you putting yourself in a bubble? Why are you cutting the cords? You don't have to know all of the reasons why. It's more about just connecting with you and what you need and bringing your energy back to you. Because when your energy's out in the world all willy-nilly, you don't always have clarity or the ability to make clear decisions, or you don't have the strength to say no when you really want to, or you say yes to something that is just not really something you want to do, but you feel obligated, or whatever feelings bubble up. This is a way for you to really just bring your energy back to you and protect yourself from the outside energy. So again, I hope this is beneficial and it resonates with somebody. And again, I really just want to say that it's all about your intentions. We're connecting the mind and the body, and we are bringing our energy back to us so that we are more whole. So when we are more whole, you can manifest, you can use the law of attraction, the law of assumption, you can shift your thinking, change your mindset, do meditation, allow the solutions to come to you without all the clatter of everything and everybody else around you. You're really just bringing your energy back to yourself. So that's the underlying. Again, it's when I started dropping the breadcrumbs, it was about just sharing a technique for placing yourself in a bubble and shielding from other people energetically and cutting cords. I mean, those all are relevant all on their own. But what I really wanted to bring it all back into is that you're bringing your energy and your power back to you. And when you bring your energy and your power back to you, you're able to create the life you want to live, that mind-body connection. So again, just another tool to add to your self-care toolbox. And yeah, I think that's really all I want to share. And so I will be recording another video today. And it's important. If you've been doing the energy balls and the cutting cords and all the things, you're going to want to know why the benefits of salt and energetically why that's important. So it'll be live, or not live, but that's the video for tomorrow. And I will also doing an update for my channel. Some inspiration has come in. I'm going to be changing some things up. And again, I appreciate every single person that shows up and takes the time to just be open and curious and add tools to their self-care toolbox. And it's not just self-care. This is my life toolbox, and it's big, and I can open it up and I can pull things out and do all kinds of different things with it. And that's what I want for you, because it's not a one size fits all, right? We don't know what techniques work for us because we all have different experiences. We all have different thoughts, all the things. So my intention is to just be your guide and share different tools, tips, techniques, things that will benefit you so that you can be whole and create the life that you love to live. So go be an amazing human. Lots of love, light, and really big hugs. Mwah.